forgot to do a fade on it, Boa.
Oh, that's alright.
When you think of it, thought vanishes. When you speak of it, words fail.
If you don't know where you're going, go a little farther. And then, when you get lost, just stay there.
When asked where the road would lead, he said, probably out west or in the outer space.
If you go to the store and there's a midget in a red suit asking you where the produce section is, just point towards the door and then run as fast as you can.
Tremendous supernatural activity. Fetching water. Carrying wood.
After I disappear.
In peacetime, the warlike man attacks himself.
At dinner, the warlike man tries to eat a little bit of grub.
Be careful what you wish for. The sky never changes.
Never, never pick your teeth with your toenail clippers.
When consuming alcohol, one should never, never shave your own scrotum.
The man in the corner will not see you if you don't see him. Now,
when one questions reality, one should never seriously look for an answer.
when a raindrop fell and touched her back, she withered inside during the moonlight hour.
I once looked for the meaning of life, and then I found it where I least expected it. In normal, everyday activities.
While I was going to work one day, I saw a boy and a girl going out to play. When they went out to play, they fell in the mud, and then a car ran over them and squished their head.
Rightfully wronged and wrongfully right. I wish I'd shaved my nuts tonight.
Just make sure you only shake twice. 3 times is bad, 1 time is bad, 2 times is good.
He only sees the winding of the stream and the bend of the path. He does not know that already he is in the land of the immortals.
And can I see Abby?
Sure, no problem.
Dan, what's he doing?
Or making
Just
a film.
videotaping a little.
Huh?
We're making a film. Or
This
is it-
you?
Yeah, that's me. Believe it or not, that is me.
Okay.
The peace I'd found was as easy to share as cigarettes.
Nah. It's so much black market that they cut out tax stuff. Now it's cigarettes cheaper than ours.
At the Canada now?
Yeah.
They used to be more expensive, weren't they?
They used to be about $70 a carton, $7 a pack.
Uh-huh.
But They couldn't control the black market, so they lowered it down.
That's what will happen here eventually.
Oh, yeah. Can I help you, young man?
Now we move on and see what else awaits tonight. We don't know where we're going or where we're going to be, but shortly we'll find out.
You know, when you put it in reverse, make sure that no one's behind you. It might save your life one day. It should still be up. Yeah, just put like bits and pieces of stuff in there.
Below pioneering poets in an insane world, twisting around the highway that has no end. But what do? We keep following the road.
One day, I went to a junkyard. Walked around a little bit. There's a really big snake. So I burned it. All right.
The endless midnight road. Tamed and shaped by the cars that pass, and in their headlights the dreams of a million others. It's a big, wide world out there.
Big. Very big.
And yet, it's a small world.
But not as small as one might think.
They was advertising the other night on the late night, you know, the home shop, and they had a Canon. They were saying this is a real good deal, and all.
They're really good cameras. We lost the eyepiece for the camera, and this gentleman here at the airport, luckily, swept it up, and I went back in the back and found it. He's going to tell us a word of wisdom, something that's gotten him through, or just talk about anything. And your name's David.
Yes.
Okay. Hi, I'm Matt.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, David.
Hi.
This is Craig.
Hi.
And how long you been working here, David?
It'll be 3 years, the 14th of January.
Okay, you like your job pretty well?
It's a job.
It's a job. If you could do anything in the world, what would it be besides the job you have now? Anything.
Well, it'd be nice to work for the Postal Service.
Postal Service?
But their civil service test is pretty hard.
Yeah, I've taken it actually too. I know what you mean. Have you tried it?
Yes.
How long ago was it you took that test?
97. It's got 4 parts on it.
Yeah, and you gotta do things
70 to 71, but I passed, but that's not good enough.
Yeah.
You got to make between 95 and 100.
Yeah, and it's hard too if you don't get the bonus from being a veteran or
Yeah, 5 points,
disability.
which I don't have.
Have you ever thought about painting or any
No.
wild whimsical job you've ever
Well,
thought
I
about having?
thought about being a police officer, but I can't because of vision requirements.
Is it strict as far as that?
Yeah. I'm blind in one eye, and that disqualifies. The
Oh,
same
I
way as the
see.
military.
Yeah, I bet that would be rough.
Of course, some corrections, you know, the departments. Of course, I don't know whether I'd really want to do that or not, because you're in there in the.
Yeah, with all the prisoners and stuff all
Yeah,
the time.
and they
Probably
got-
wear on you.
And they got nothing to lose. I mean, you know.
Yeah, that's true. So, so what'd you do for the holidays?
I went to my cousin's, had the oysters and shrimp, spent the night, opened the presents, well, I mean, before we went.
Did you see a lot of family members you don't see usually during the year? Or?
Well, not, it's just me, my cousin, my aunt, my mom. It's just a tradition.
So every year you do
Well, except when I have to work. I had to work last year, and this year I was fortunate to be off, and I'll be fortunate to be off next year, unless my off days change. That's the only bad thing about working out here. You have to work whatever day it's, if it's on
It's
your
required.
off day. Yeah, and you can't take off for it, you know, around the month of I think the 19th to 31st, nobody's allowed to
So
take off.
what are your duties here? Like what?
Well, clean up, you dust mop, spot mop, take out the trash. Well, and clean the bathrooms, and sweep outside.
Yeah, luckily.
And wash windows if you have time. It's clean up. Just stay busy.
So if you could say one thing to everybody in the world all at one time, what would it be? You can tell the camera that.
I don't know. Just let's have peace. It's about the only thing I can.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Peace throughout the world. That's about the only thing I can think of.
That's a good one. David's been working here for about 3.5 years. He chooses the simple life. No more, no less. And there's a certain beauty in that. Cool.
You know, I went somewhere once and didn't make it back.
Yeah. No problem. A phone call from God. Who'd have thought I had nothing to say?
Some people just don't get it.
It's bad in life when you play games and you don't realize in time that they were out of order.
You know, you say you hate pigs so much, why the hell do you act like one?
Life is a series of blocks. Take one at a time. And build the steps that lead to the goal that only you can decide.